All right, guys, I'm at a customer's house, and we're going to be doing a test. So this is an oscilloscope, and this is the picoscope. And what I got going on here, this is the dirt electricity that's above the 60 hertz cycle. We have, I call a ubiquitous filter, which separates the normal 60 hertz cycle wave from the, what we call the dirt electricity, which is frequencies is riding above. These are all the frequencies that are riding above the 60 hertz cycle. And this is actually a picoscope. So we know that this 60 hertz cycle here, 60 times a second, that field is hitting us. But when we create dirt electricity through these CFLs or LED light bulbs, or even dimmer switches, these are the frequencies that's 20,000 times a second that this frequency is riding in here, hitting our body. This is 40,000 times a second. That's 80,000 times a second, okay? Now I'm going to switch this to a little bigger measurement. We'll go out to another bigger measurement here, 500 millivolts. Okay, it's spreading it out a little further. I'm going to go back to a smaller measurement, back to 100 millivolts. You really can see it. So what we got going on here, we have dirt electricity that's provided, that's generated from the switch mode power supplies, dirt electricity from the dimmer switches. So before we talk about how to fix it, obviously we want to eliminate the problem first. So let's go over here to the dimmer switch, and just want to kind of point this video camera at that real quick. I'm going to turn this on in a minute, but go ahead and point back at the, kind of get the oscilloscope and the picoscope in the picture. And when I turn on the light, watch this energy shift. See how it's shifting back and forth? I'm turning the dimmer switch up and down. It's moving that energy up and down. It's chopping that neutral. It's chopping the neutral, and therefore you get, look at all that. Just by me turning that dimmer switch actually down, the more you actually lower the intensity of the light, the worse it gets. This is all from the dimmer switches, and people have no idea what's going on. Now I'm going to turn this light off. Look how it goes back down. So what I'm going to show you next is which filters actually will eliminate this problem. But again, we have to make sure that we eliminate the source first. No matter what we do, we eliminate the source. We can't eliminate all of the problem because it comes in through the HOTS, through the grid, and our own switch mode power supplies due to our different devices. So I'm going to plug this